It's been 10 long years, but the amazingly talented Garth Brooks is coming back to Kansas City. He joins me today. Thanks so much for chatting with us.
Are you kidding me? Thank you very much. Good morning.
So a decade later, a lot has changed here in Kansas City. I don't know if you heard, but we won a World Series in that time. A lot's happened.
Yes, ma'am. Everything's always happening in that place. That's what I love about it. It's like the busiest place in the Midwest. And yeah, it's crazy to think in a blink of an eye, 10 years have gone since opening the Sprint Center and now returning to it.
And you've been focusing on being a dad these last few years. How hard is it to balance being a superstar and being a family man at the same time?
Oh, that's very sweet. You know, I'm so happy to give you this answer. You're going to have to ask somebody else because thanks to God and the people, I got to go home and just raise my babies full time. And when they took off to college, when the last one left, we went back out on tour. And it's been great. So my babies and I are extremely close, but they're extremely busy. And it's their turn. So I love this. The house is empty. That's because all of us are gone. So it is pretty fun.
And one of your babies, Allie, she's following in your footsteps. She sings, she plays the guitar. What advice do you give her and have for other up-and-coming artists?
You know what? I really don't give her much advice other than just be honest to herself. And that's the same thing I say to any new artist. Try and stay out of the way. She's in college doing her thing, and she needs to find out all those things. You know, one of the greatest sayings ever is the greatest lessons in life cannot be taught, which means you have to put on the uniform, go out there, take the hits, get up, stand back up, and she'll learn. She's a quick learner, very talented, but every child of that generation seems to be so talented. So just being there if she wants to ask me anything and just watching from the sidelines and really proud of how she's handling herself right now.
And I got to tell you kind of teased us here in Kansas City. We thought there was only one show, and then all of a sudden you were performing 6 different shows in Kansas City. How do you keep these shows so fresh? And thank you, by the way, for adding all of those.
Oh, you kidding me? Thank you. Well, that's what I'm kind of here today to say is sorry for the frustration on the on sale. The system just got a little overloaded, which is very flattering and humbling. At the same time, it's frustrating, and you don't like to see people that you love be frustrated. So got a bunch of comments on social media that everything just kind of froze. That was the word we kept seeing. So we're going to go to the next weekend now, and we're going to start with Friday and just see what happens there. And just really, really lucky to be back in Kansas City, at this kind of volume or this kind of chaos. That's very sweet too. So hopefully going to come there, going to play music way too late, way too loud, and just have fun.
People are really excited for you to come. And people also want to know if you're working on any new music, if there's a new CD coming out anytime soon.
No, we just started the new single, the second one off of Gunslinger, just started in Philly and in Lubbock last week. So it's really sweet. First single out, and you hear them already singing it back to you. That's a sweet thing. So they're treating the old stuff like it's new, and they're treating the new stuff like the old stuff. So pretty lucky person right now.
How about Chris Gaines? Is he coming back? People were asking me on my Facebook page. They wanted to know from you.
No, you can tell them that my ribs are still sore from the last time we did that. So yes, no, it will not be happening.
So how do you keep up your energy for these multiple shows? I mean, you're here for the whole weekend. How do you fuel up? I mean, do you have any good pre-concert meals or things that you do beforehand?
No, that's a smart question though. You know, what would you do? I guess I never look at it like athletics or anything. You just go out there and have fun. It's kind of a raw emotion and a raw passion and that raw adrenaline that all comes from it. Because, you know, we're lucky. There's going to be some nights where we're doing 2 shows in one night, and you get through with that first show and you just go, I'll never make the second show. But then that second crowd comes in, that energy that they bring comes with them, and all of a sudden you're 5 years old again, and then you realize it's kind of like eating ice cream. You can do that 2 or 3 times a night easy. So it makes it a lot of fun.
Are there any places that you're looking forward to going to when you come to Kansas City?
Yeah, well, we'll do a kids camp there, and the Royals are so sweet for their children's kids camp. So we'll be doing something with them that I hope and pray that we are. It's so far out we haven't set it up yet, but that would be the obvious choice for me. And then just getting to go hang out in Kansas City because of all the time that we've spent there. We have a lot of relationships there, and Band and Crew gets to go out and now hopefully spending 2 weeks or 2 weekends there. There'll be a lot of time for a lot of fun and games, and that's the perfect city for that.
We love it, and hopefully you'll get some time to enjoy some barbecue, I hope, in there.
Honey, look at me. I find time to enjoy that stuff. I love it, and you guys got the best.
All right, well, Garth Brooks, I will be your friend in a low place any day. We are so excited to have you here now for 2 weekends. Looking forward to seeing you.
Thank you. Best of luck to everybody this Friday, 10 o'clock sharp, and I hope that this one goes very smoothly. Love you. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Garth.